Hopefully some people will join me tonight. I'm over at the cemetery. You can see it behind me. It's just about getting dark. I want to see if the ritual people were here, and it was the white car was parked over there beyond the mausoleums. So I'm trying to see if I can see what's going on. Hello. Anybody that joins, hello. It's getting dark in the cemetery, and I'm making my way. I'll let you guys see. I'm going to show you where they had the ritual the one night, and then I'll show you where the dark figure that came up on me, I was hiding behind a tree. I'll show you where they came up on me and scared the crap out of me, and I ran because they had on a cloak, had on a dark cloak, and it was like, that's how I know something's going on in this cemetery. Now, I came over last week and did a little bit of shorts that I'll put up for you guys, but I'll show you. First time I was here and saw the ritual, it was actually in this area right here. And then this is where I found the shovel the one night with the candles and the broken glass. And then I will show you the night that they were messing with the shovel was actually right over there. About right over there was where the shovel was at. And I was hiding behind this tree right here. So I was kind of watching. It was pitch black. Only light on was my phone recording them. And all I could see was light, light from their flashlight. And then I turned this way. And right about here, the dark figure was illuminated. And it was probably about 6.5 feet tall. It was about 6.5 feet tall, and I just took off back that way. See, my car's right there now, but I usually park down here behind all this. Took off back down the trail and got in the truck and rolled. I didn't even want to stick around. And tonight, the green tent is over there, one of the green tents. You've seen my shorts already. And another green tent is over here somewhere. But I got a couple more I'm going to put up for you guys that are really interesting. That have to deal with the ritual people. And one good thing about being in Florida, we can carry. So, you know what I mean? So it's kind of sketchy out here. And this cemetery is kind of out in the middle of nowhere. From my house by the beach, it takes me about, 20, 25 minutes to get here inland. So it's inland. If you think of it that way, the beach, then you got to drive in. And then if I kept going, I'd be on the East Coast where Miami's at. So I'm 20 minutes inland to get to this cemetery. It's a beautiful cemetery, and that's probably why there's a lot of things going on out here. And my goal is to see what's going on out here. And every time I come out here, I find some sketchy stuff. The white car, like I said, was right over here when I got here. And then as soon as it saw me walking from my truck, they got in the car and left. And it was two people. Now, I couldn't see what they looked like, but it was two people. Got in the car and left. So what I do is I like to prowse around and see if anything's been disturbed, or they're setting up chairs outside, or a circle. You can always tell when people are going to do something. I've been in the paranormal for over 20 years now and researching. I've been on TV numerous times. Went and filmed in Orlando like a month and a half ago, another paranormal show in Orlando, Florida. So I'll let you guys know when that's coming out. It's coming out in the fall. But yeah, so I just kind of walk around, I prowse around. Next time I come over, I'm going to bring my spirit box. But I'm starting to get cold chills. So I'm starting to feel something. I have a little bit of intuitive about me also from being in the paranormal for so long. And of course, learning from the best, Madame Della, the psychic witch. So what I find kind of weird is they just bury people and there's no stone, there's nothing. Nothing. I wouldn't even, if I came to look to see where a relative was at, I wouldn't know where they were at. It's kind of weird. But on the one short you guys saw me, there was way over in those bushes where that person in black was at. And I believe it was a ritual person. And that was where one of the green tents were. And there's no graves or nothing all the way over there. So it's kind of weird the way that tent was like buried under those trees, like stuck under there. And then that day or that night, that being was standing there. And then it kind of chased me over here. That was the last one I put up. And I went through the mausoleums, and then something screamed at me, and I just hauled butt. You know, and it's not all about being afraid or scared. I don't know if it's actual people in here, and the last thing I want to do is draw down on someone because it's somebody that lives in the cemetery. I don't know. But I'm here all the time, and I've never seen tents or anything, but could be anybody just passing through that just wanted to get me away from them. That's what usually happens. So that's what I did. I just got away from them. And a retired cop, so I'm not afraid. It's the unknown that scares you more than anything. And a lot of times it's the other humans that will try to intimidate you. Spirits will try to intimidate you too, and it kind of raises your hair on the back of your neck. But you know it's a spirit. You know it's a ghost. You know it's a poltergeist. So that's what you got to look at. Was it a human that tried to scare me out of here? Probably. Or was it, you know, it cursed. So when I kept listening to it, it cursed. So I don't think it was one of those boxes, you know, you can put like stuff on people's graves and it plays a tune or it says a saying. It might be their voice or whatever. Well, it definitely wasn't that, because I'm going to go into the mausoleum right now and show you guys around in the mausoleum that something over there. I just saw something over there. There's a light. See a light over there, folks. I didn't see anybody drive in, so I don't know. But I said it's a beautiful cemetery, but it's kind of sketchy when it gets dark. I mean, the main road is out there. It's a 4-lane road, you know, 2 lanes one way and 2 lanes the other way. And there's cars, but it's so out in the middle of nowhere that traffic is very limited once it gets dark. So hang tight. I'm going to go into the mausoleum and see, because like this light, that is a sensor light. I don't know why it's on, but it's on. Yeah, I feel the energy as soon as I come in this cemetery. And if you guys want to share it, you know, you could share my live. I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to build up this site. I'm on YouTube also. And I have 2 websites, you know, where you can actually come to events to see us and stuff like that. You can have us at your event, me at your event, whatever it may be. We travel all over the place. So I kind of take my time when I get over here to these mausoleums. All that up there is the veterans part of the cemetery. It's a very, very nice layout up there. But you see, it's starting to get dark. I do have a flashlight on me. I didn't go inside the mausoleum yet. I'm just kind of scoping the outside first. Starting to get like energized. Anybody getting energized over there? Because I'm starting to get energized. It's like a weird feeling that you get when you're on a paranormal investigation, a ghost hunt. You notice something's about to go, something's about to happen, spirit's about to transform, manifest. That's another thing I got to tell you guys about the courtyard we were in last week. But I'll cover that another night, and I'll send out the picture too of the spirit standing next to me in the courtyard. Pretty creepy. We were talking about how haunted the courtyard was, and I saw him with my eyes, and then he was in my picture. So I'll go over that another night for you guys. But yeah, that's the veterans over there, up on the hill there. And then you got some right here, the POW flag with the American flag. But like I said, this is a very, very nice cemetery. And it's hot. It's still hot. It's 88 degrees right now, and it's starting to get dark. Now, I'm from up north, Pennsylvania, Maryland. My sons are still up there, and they'll tell you it's crazy weather still. And it's like not down here. We're happy we moved down here. And I just heard footsteps. Starting to get dark. I just heard something. All right, I'm going to walk into the mausoleum. Hang tight, folks. Kind of sketchy going in here. It looks like somebody was having a, it's Sunday, so they probably had a little mass in here for a loved one. There's chairs and table over there. I got this vibe. This vibe is crazy. I always get it on investigations. And when I come here especially, or I go to any haunted location, I'll get that vibe that things start creeping around. This is where that thing was screaming at me last week that I put up the 1 minute clip. But there's nothing screaming now, and the light was off. You folks can go back and watch that clip. I just put it up yesterday or the day before yesterday. These lights were off. It was dark in here. And I ran from all the way over there where the green tent was, and then I saw the dark figure cross over, and then I got about right here, and I was just watching to see if it was coming this way, and that's when something screamed from over here. And I just took off back to the truck. But this, they usually close the gates, but they've been leaving them open. It's very, very dark. And starting to get a feeling of being watched as usual when I'm here. I think some of these ritual people walk here because they probably live not far from here. You look way back there. There's a big fence back there, but I don't know if people can get through. Looks like housing on the other side. So I don't know if they can get through or not. But I'll get my flashlight out here in a second, folks, because I can see it's getting dark. Let me get a flashlight out. I want to say hi to everybody that came on. Appreciate you coming on and checking it out. I'm at the cemetery where I've been putting up a lot of 1 minute clips. And there's definitely been some ritual activity going on in this cemetery. Madame Della's come with me a couple of times, and she's just told me to watch out for the darkness. She said the darkness is not happy with me for not exposing them, but exposing them to me, because I am a paranormal person, and I'm intrigued by what are they doing, and I hope you guys are too. What would they be doing in the cemetery? Think about it for a second. A lot of things. Are they digging up graves? What are they doing is the question. And it's starting to get dark now. I'll show you. Flashlight is on. Got to minimize it a little bit. It's a little too bright. Because when I minimize it, it shoots out further, and I can catch things in a better light. So I know I seen a light up here earlier when I was coming across the street, and I thought it might have been a person, but I'm not seeing anything. The mausoleum's there. I'm still not seeing anyone, but this is where I saw that light at. Right there. Right here was where the light was at. And then I was all the way over there on the road. Now the cemetery is not that big, but it's big enough to where you can get a good workout in if you needed to come over here and just walk. Now see, I hear something. I hear something. And it sounds like talking. Back in that area. If anybody's here that's not human, you can make your presence known. If you're human, I'm going to see you eventually anyway. It's starting to get dark, folks. My car's way over there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go kind of settle in for a minute or two and see if we can hear anything. Man, go over there. Can you see that? Now I know there's nothing over there, but that looks like somebody bent over on a grave. Let me know if you see it too. I don't want to shine a flashlight on them in case it's somebody. I see it. Thank you. Hello everybody that's joined. It's good to see you. Thanks for the likes or any gifts. Appreciate it. I'm going to settle down right over here and see if we get any movement. See, I don't know why those lights keep staying on, because that is a sensor light. There's no switch over there or nothing. They're sensor lights. Maybe because the fan is running. I bet you. So the sensor's picking up that fan moving, so it's staying on. You notice how I'm trying to make it so it doesn't seem like a spirit's clicking those off or a human. Right. So let's go over here. Kind of get by this tree. Okay. What the hell was that? Hello? 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 Whoa. I just saw something. Hello? Anybody there? No bull crap. I'm like, my anxiety level is going through the roof. Now it's getting to the point where I can't see. And I just don't want to pop this flashlight on. These mausoleums are creepy, folks. They're just downright creepy. Downright creepy. Straight over there. Right over there by that one monument. I just saw the dark figure walk by that monument. I turned off my light because I don't want it coming back here. Or it already knows I'm here. It's these ritual people that are fanatics. I'm going to slide around here. See if I can get a better look. This just creeps me out. Now this cemetery is open 24 hours, so that's why so much crap goes on here. It's probably crazy. See anything? This is where I just saw something. It's quiet. It's called the calm before the storm, because then all of a sudden someone appears or whatever that has to deal with these fanatics. There's that clock again. Listen. There's nothing here. I was over here the other night and it wasn't even, there was no clock in the air. Really weird. Shit. Hold on, folks. Right over there. Beyond that monument. You hear that clock? Ooh. So, when I go to leave, I've got to make it all the way across there. Walk all the way that way, back over to the road to my vehicle. So I kind of make sure this area is clear so I can get a nice little beeline. I'm here. I am here. Someone said full moon on the 14th. Yes. I will definitely be out here. Yes, I do believe I saw the dark spirit that tags me every time I'm in this cemetery. Yep. I'm at the cemetery, madam. See? I just heard something. I just heard something. Guys, I just got creeped out. I just heard a scream. If you heard it, let me know, but see, here's the, and I think the light stays on because of the fan going in there. Otherwise, it would go out. And then we would come and track it. When it came back on, there's nothing in there. The fan wasn't going or nothing. But why would the light come back on if there's no humans here? Because it was spiritual. I'm not going to stay too much longer, folks. Honestly, starting to get that feeling of doom and dread. Doom and dread. You know that feeling. Anybody does the paranormal, they know that feeling. Whoa, damn, that bush scared the hell out of me. This bush right here. It's not that you're scared, it's that the unknown thing that gets you every time. I'm just looking to see if I catch something. The scream that I just heard, I don't know if it was long distance or it was here. But I'm going to wrap this up shortly because I'm already getting those creeps, and that person is still over there, over the graveyard, over the gravesite. I don't know what they're doing, but that's the entrance, and I got to go out that way. And it's dark. It's a dark figure. If anybody on here can tell me what they think that is, help me out, because I know there's nothing over there. I've been over here way too many times. So I'm going to go back around this way before I start trying to make my way back to the car. Let me see if what else is on here. I've been doing this for since I was young. If you go and read my book, you'll see that I was actually touched by a shadow man at the age of 5, and at the age of 8, I actually was confronted with the shadow man. I've seen him numerous times, but now I believe he still tags along with me. I think that's where I get some of my intuitiveness. Is being touched by the shadow man. You can see out there, folks. That is where he chased me from last time, or came after me. There's that patch of trees way back there. I'm not even going over that way. I won't even make my way over there because it was definitely creepy. Like that's maybe their main ritual area, and that's why the tent was there. And then once I discovered that they had the tent over there, of course they had to move it back. And at one point it disappeared totally. And now there's 2 tents here, and not one of them has been over that way again, because I discovered that they were using the tent for cover when it rained or whatever. There's something right there. There's something right there. Does everybody see that? Over by that tree. Could be an animal because the eyes are lit up. Probably an animal. We're going to go with that route, the animal. Right? So, and you see the moon is going to be nice and full on the 14th, and I will be back over here filming some more for you folks. I probably won't go live because I want to actually do some spirit box stuff And if I go live, I'll do some spirit box stuff for you guys, and then I'll get off of there. But and then just do some regular filming. But this is where these eternal lights get me every time, because sometimes I think it's somebody standing there with their phone or their flashlight. Everybody can see those eternal lights. But I'm going to start trying to make my way back to my vehicle, only because it's really dark out here now. And I heard that scream one time, and I don't know where it came from. I just heard something. I'm trying to make my way that way, but I just heard something around this corner. It's the bench. What was that? Guys, I just heard something. I just heard something. Hello? Hello? See the chairs. I didn't touch those chairs. One's out of line. They were straight when I showed you guys. Yeah, these were straight. This was straight. That one too. Is anybody getting a feeling that there might be a human here? One of those ritual people? Anybody at all getting that feeling? I got a feeling they know I'm here. I got a feeling they know I'm here. Oh, man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know there's many of them. The one night I was here when I first came over here and found out this was 24 hours. You can come in 24 hours to the cemetery. There was at least over that way, at the one grave that I showed everybody in the beginning, at least 6 of them. Flashlights and all kinds of stuff going. But then there's a dark energy here too, like some of you said, that is fast. It's chased me. Like really kept up on me. I've got like cold chills like no tomorrow. These areas are so dark in this mausoleum. Guys, if you see something, let me know. I can't see everything. I can't see everywhere. I'm just shining around to make sure that when I make my way back to the car, nothing's coming up on me from behind. But those chairs were not like that. It was a crazy-ass palmetto bug. Even he's running. But yeah, those chairs were straight. I'm going to look back on this when I get home, but they were straight. So let me make my way make my way back around here. Guys, I appreciate you guys coming on and trying to help me track down some of these ritual people. But as you see, things are going on in the cemetery. And a lot of it is just spiritual, you know. If you've been on investigations, you've seen spirits. You've ran into spirits. You've talked to spirits through the spirit box. Even out loud, we've talked to spirits. Some of our episodes that are on Amazon. So trust me, we've done a lot. I'm heading out here in a minute. Is that all you got is chairs? That's not provoking either, guys. It's just asking them to do something else, because I used to provoke in my younger age and found out the hard way. So do not provoke when you're on investigations, cemetery, anywhere you want to go. Don't provoke the spirits, because you don't know what you're dealing with. So I just kind of asked them, you know, do something else. The chairs is okay. They've been moved, but I don't know if it was spiritual or human, because I'm always tracked in this cemetery. It's like they know I'm here. The one time they were actually right near my vehicle, but I just took off and jumped in it and took off. So you see, it's pitch black out here. So I'm getting ready to make my move. Just make sure that I'm not getting tagged from behind. What the fuck was that? Holy shit. Oh my God. Holy shit. I am definitely getting out of here. I'm almost leaning towards the dark entity or one of the ritual people, a human. I'm leaving. I'm going to bring Madame Della back here, though. She said she's coming back with me on the full moon. If you see something, guys, let me know. Like I said, I'm in a good state where I can pack, but it doesn't do any good against dark energy or poltergeist or spirits. So I just mainly pack for the kooks that want to do harm to somebody in a cemetery or an abandoned building or something like that. Yeah. I'm saying goodbye to those chairs tonight. I'm going to pick it up a little bit. Then I'll look back and make sure nobody's on my butt. There's nobody over here. There's nobody over there. If you see something, guys, let me know. Right there's the tree I hid behind that night. And this is where they were doing the ritual. Right here. Like 6 of them, and it was a newly, like they've been buried a few months, but I don't know what they were doing, trying to conjure something up. But always look behind you when you're rolling, because you don't want, especially if it's a human, you don't want them jacking you up. You want to make sure you got the upper hand when you do an investigation or anything by yourself, even with someone else. You want to make sure you always have the upper hand. You don't want nobody jamming you up. Whoa. There's another noise. I think I should go, huh, guys? I'm thinking I should go. I know, they're trying to box me in. I am leaving. I'm heading this way now. They're definitely trying to box me in, because they're coming from all over. Gotta make sure there's no gators. There's a lake. Last time I got chased by a gator. Mama gator, because there was a baby, and then Mama came out of nowhere. Here's my vehicle. See how I walk around, make sure nobody's lagging behind my vehicle. Okay. All right. Moon is getting to be beautiful. Oh, let me get my other camera out. Okay, guys. I'm in my vehicle. I appreciate everyone coming on and helping me out. And we're going to be back on the full moon night. So be ready. We're coming back on the full moon night. Everybody, thanks for coming in. I will see you next week. But you'll have some more videos coming at you from my haunted house and all that stuff. So stay tuned. Thanks for hanging out with me.